we're in the facility thing. We gotta search for the button.
Oh, what color is the button?
I don't know. It's just a button.
That's my favorite button.
Yeah, indeed.
Have you
Matt,
tried looking down this hallway yet?
you also looking for the button?
Tobby, is Freddy Fazbear in this facility?
No.
Good.
Okay, look. I don't know where the button is, but in the past time, we might as well read a creepypasta, right?
No.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to read a creepypasta while
Okay,
we look
let's
for a
take it.
singular
Oh,
button.
and look at the floor over there. There's happens to be several sheets of paper with a creepypasta on it. That's very convenient.
Whoa, it's almost like someone put that there for us. Interesting.
Yeah, it's epic. Okay, the origin of
Oh
Eyeless Jack. Do you guys know who Eyeless Jack is?
no!
No, sounds like he doesn't have eyes though.
Yeah, he's an old
Got him.
he's an old creepypasta character.
He's one of the OGs.
Okay, I'll start to read now. It was any normal day at 5 a.m. I was waiting for the bus
Psychopath.
to deliver me to such given location right when it showed up. Okay.
Psychopath.
He's waiting for the bus at 5 in the morning.
Yes. We woke up at 3 in the morning. What the fuck?
Yeah, he had to have gotten ready at like what, 4 o'clock to wait for
Yeah,
the bus
literally.
at 5 a.m. And even then, it's like illegal to start the day that early for like school.
Probably.
Illegal?
Yeah, like why would the schools like have like a plan to do that? Like wouldn't they like get in trouble for that by like the board?
Or
Continue.
doesn't give a crap.
True.
Okay, let's continue. Alas, I didn't recognize the driver, for our normal driver was homesick.
Did you really have to use alas? Why do these bad creepypastas always use like words that nobody has used since the 17th century?
Okay.
Last, aren't you scared though?
Yeah, I'm scared that
Well,
somebody would
so
ever
you
use
did
alas
walk
in normal conversation.
Me
Okay,
too.
okay, well, we're not even like, we're only 2 sentences in, guys. This is not gonna go well. I proceed, you just tense swap, good job. I proceed to board the bus.
End sentence.
As I climb up the steps, a kid asks me to look at him. I ignore him, pulling my hoodie over my head, proceeding to my seat. I fall hard. Realizing he tripped me, I mutter, "You'll regret that."
That's funny.
I will have my revenge.
Oh.
Then stand to walk towards my seat. As I sit, the kid asks, okay, who wants to voice him?
I'll voice him.
Okay.
So, what do you mean? I'll regret it.
I laugh, then proceed to say, "You'll see."
Shut up, freak!
He replies. I ignore him and stare out the window as our bus begins to move. Not 20 feet later, there is a loud crashing noise and a piercing thrust.
What?
He said a bomb. That's what he meant by he'll regret it.
Oh my god.
You regret that way, do I put a bomb on the bus?
So are we? Wait. So are we supposed to feel something for this protagonist here? Is the protagonist the villain?
I guess we're supposed to.
How do you write your own creepypasta about yourself?
I don't know. You just insert yourself into the story. That's how.
Seems kind of
Self-inserts every corner.
Seems kind of lame.
My head goes through the window, the grass through my eye. I swiftly pull the shadowed grass out of my eye socket.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
How? Wait, hold on. How do you do that? We just pull the grass out of your eye.
It's got to be really strong.
He just survived like some type of terrorist attack, right? And the first thing he does is stand up and pull the glass out of his eyes. I think he would be in shock at that point.
It's like the Far Cry 2 healing animations.
Yeah, literally. Well, right there and there, I'm staring at my eyes on a piece of glass.
Well, if the glass went through your eyes, you're not
How do you
staring at
stare
much
at it?
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
How do you
exactly
stare?
staring at them, are you? I couldn't explain it. How could I? I turned to see the same kid that tripped me on my way to my seat. He screams in disgust at me.
So
Was
he's
he not-
okay?
Yeah, he's okay. He didn't die, apparently.
Wait, but how would he be able to see him if he had glass in his eyes?
I don't
Also,
know.
how did he not, like, I don't know, go into shock from all the bleeding?
I get a weird feeling, one of which I can't explain. Yes, because the
I
off was a
think
bit too
because
late.
you were in a bus crash and got glass through your eyes.
I'm surprised it didn't go to his brain. Or maybe it did, and that's why he's writing this.
Yeah, exactly. A feeling. ... Will. Uncapitalized I for some reason. Good job. I just
Good
wanted to
grammar.
hurt.
I think you're hurting pretty bad already.
Oh, that's edgy right there.
I knew it wouldn't heal my pain, but it just seemed the most rational solution.
Dude, he's a
I
twisted
it seemed the
psychopath. He is
Exactly.
completely out of left field.
Exactly. I threw the glass to his eye, causing him to scream.
How is your aim
Well-
so good?
Yeah, wait, how's your aim so good? You just you're presumably in shock, right?
How
and
is
you're
he not
also
delirious
blind.
right now? Like,
So-
how
And he was
is
also
not-
just holding the glass.
He surely could have passed out. How did he even have the energy to lift up the piece of glass if he's not bleeding out from his face?
Yeah. So
Creepypasta
what, you're
logic.
just going to ignore that a bus of full of kids just crashed?
Yeah, I bet the twist of the story is that he's just suffering from brain damage from glass in his head, so this is all just a scenario made up in his head while he's in a coma.
You know, and he throws the glass at the kid's eye, and all he did was accidentally trip the main character.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I threw the glass to his eye, causing him to scream, louder than everyone on the bus. Yeah, probably because they're all dead, you know? I take my backpack off and stand, but I feel a sharp pain in my lower back, my kidneys. This pain comes from my father, John. What? What?
John! Uncapitalized J. John, how could you?
John the Killer?
Hold on, let me read
John
that again.
Killer.
My kidneys, this pain comes from my father John. Okay, your father John came all the way to the bus crash scene and kicked you in the kidneys. Jesus, this is stupid. He smoked cigarettes since he was 14, and I have dealt with second-hand smoke till last year.
When he
When he
died,
died.
period.
Okay, full stop,
That's
period.
the sentence. That's the sentence.
Yeah, those
When
three
he
words
died.
are the full sentence.
Good
When
job,
he died.
author.
Wow, that is
Apparently.
really sad.
When he was killed in his sleep with a knife, and everyone said the SIGs would kill him first.
Never say SIGs again.
Yeah, don't.
This guy really said six unironically.
Just glancing over the fact that he got stabbed by an eye.
Dude,
Yeah,
everyone
oh, yeah,
said
you
the
know,
Siggies would kill him first.
It's like, oh yeah, he was brutally murdered in his sleep. Let's continue on with the story. I felt anger and pain, and I rushed the driver.
Why?
Well,
Wait,
why?
I think
Why?
the driver crashed it.
Wait a second. So what was happening again? Let's recap.
The bus crashed and he went
Bus
absolutely bonkers and killed somebody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, the kid died? He killed the kid?
I guess
He didn't even die. He just threw glass in his eyes. That's all happened.
because he tripped him.
Wait, but he got glass in his eyes. How come he didn't die?
God, this is stupid.
Eye for an eye, glass an eye for glass in an eye.
What does that have to do with his father smoking?
I don't know.
Like, where did that come from?
Because his kidneys hurt, and everyone knows your kidneys start hurting if you inhale secondhand smoke.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
exactly how that works. Not even your lungs, just your kidneys.
Just then, I feel, okay, good tense swap there, my lower back in even more pain. I, uncapitalized I again, torn to see a fellow student has pulled a pocket knife on me.
Why?
He did also throw glass in somebody else's eye. I think that's justified at least.
And he rushed the bus driver.
Yeah, but like,
for no reason whatsoever.
he saw how good he was at aiming at glass. Like, why would you want to use a pocket knife on the protagonist of all things?
I don't know, but wait, how? Wait, this student just survived the bus crash, and he's just pulling a knife on the other students. This is good logic.
Kind of strange that he would attempt to fight him, even though he has plot armor, as you can tell.
Right. A collector's edition Swiss Geo knife.
Oh, I can already tell that this is gonna be the knife that the protagonist is gonna steal.
Probably. Okay, next sentence. Silver whiff. Okay,
Next paragraph.
Okay, I did this. The sentence to end for some reason. The author just started a new paragraph. Silver whiff. New paragraph. Studs. I quickly disarmed the student holding the knife to his throat. Don't make this too easy for me. In fact, I'll give you a 10-second head start, I say, deeply smiling.
That's weird.
Overdramatic shit. This is unrealistic dialogue.
I'm pretty
As
sure
it gets-
we've gone past the point of unrealistic the second he survived glass.
Yeah, good point.
Hyper realistic.
Hyper realistic? No, this is straight up fiction. This is straight up like
As
this is way
see.
past that.
As he gets up to run, I stab him in the gut, then whisper in his ear, I lied.
No, why would you lie?
No.
Dude, he's eyeless Jack. He's not
Dude,
he's
if
not
you
honest.
lie, you will go to hell when you die.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you
Pretty
lie,
dead.
you will just go to instantly sent to hell. That's how it works.
Dude, he's eyeless Jack, not honest Jack. Okay.
I grin with an evil feeling much greater than the one uncapitalized I had before. I feel bell blood on my back, then scream, That was my kidney! I
What?
jump on his cold body, violently whipping his flesh apart with my hands.
That's gross.
Why is this happening? Like, why is any of this happening?
He gets glass in his eyes once, and he just goes nuts.
So wait, why
Exactly.
did the bus crash in the first place? Like,
I don't know. I had biology, so I knew exactly which organ was the kidney.
By the way,
By the
just
way,
if you were wondering.
By the way, guys, use Linux just in case you were wondering. The students look at me screaming in disgust as I pull his kidney out of his grisly demolished body. Don't you like kidneys? I begin to eat it. When I, uncapitalized I, hear silence. That's the end of the sentence.
Hyper realism.
Okay, yeah, this is pretty good violence, guys. Violence and creepypastas is epic.
Pointless violence is always important to have.
I put back the half-eaten kidney, then pry open the bus doors.
Every single one of them?
I'm just gonna put it back.
It's like, oh, hold on, guys. I'm gonna repair the bus real quick.
He pried open the bus doors.
You
Plural.
find multiple bus doors open.
oh
How
my
many
god.
doors did this bus have?
This guy clearly needed to go back to school. That's probably why he was going so early.
How many doors
Getting
did this
some
bus
extra
have, though?
tutoring.
Maybe like it had like dozens of doors on it. Maybe that's why it crashed.
I know that the buses have like the 2 double doors in the front.
Did he pry open the roof hatches too?
Okay, anyways. I see the backwoods and proceed to head for them. I begin to run. Sprint to an extent of which I uncapitalized I, have never done before.
Well, we know
Wait,
you don't
so
run.
that whole thing was just done on the bus?
Apparently, I legitimately don't know. This
Gosh,
point.
the bus
This
have
story
been,
is
like,
just
flipped to
utter
the side or
gibberish.
flipped over. Like, how did he manage to like throw stuff and like do all of this stuff while the bus was like what? It didn't even catch on fire at all. And this, keep in mind, this all happened at like what, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Apparently.
And what could the bus have crashed from? I doubt there would have been much.
Yeah, like
traffic
no one
at
drives at
5
5 a.m.
You know, like the bus driver freaking crashed at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's how bad he was.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Bus
let's
driver
continue.
deserved it.
Yeah, now it's justified. Okay. I'm starting to vibe with Eyeless Jack.
As I reach the backwoods, I stand behind a tree, staring at the wreck. I feel something cold and slippy wrap around my mouth. What?
Maybe it's the kidney he just ate.
Oh
Okay, wait.
no.
It's the kidney he just ate. That's what's cold and slimy that he can feel.
Maybe. Let me start to read that sentence again. I feel something cold and slippy wrap around my mouth.
Oh,
Something.
this is one of those
dot, dot.
stories.
Yeah, it's one of those stories. This guy I went to one of those fan fiction websites, if you know what I
Okay,
mean.
I'm into this. I'm into this.
Yeah, this is a good story, guys. Never mind, this story is amazing. What we read before was actually just like a giant read up to what's about to happen.
Yeah?
I feel something cold and slippy wrap around my mouth. Something dot dot dot. Tentacle like.
No.
No, not one of these comics. No. No.
It pulls me back, and in panic.
If it's Slender Man.
Oh my god, I think it is.
No
I
way.
just need to pull out the skill my peel had stabbed me with. I raise it to cut the tentacle when I, uncapitalized I, see the figure much clearer now. It had a white head, no eyes, and no
Dude,
nothing but a bump
no
of which seemed to have previously held a nose.
God.
I love Slender Man.
No way. Another Slenderman collab? Let's go.
Not a Slender Man,
Wait,
of
what was
course,
the
little
last one?
shitty
Was that the
OC.
one where the glitch Kate or whatever, the glitch girl?
Jesus Christ, let's just go.
Yeah, for
It was wearing the same suit my cousin wore before he went missing years ago.
His cousin is Slenderman.
When did you
No
establish your
way.
missing cousin? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna like vaguely mention my cousin.
BTW, my cousin is also Slender Man.
It's like, by the way, guys, my cousin is also Slender Man. Let's move on to the story. What the
Oh my
fuck?
gosh.
Okay.
Slenderman's making an army.
I drop the knife and he removes his tentacles from my mouth.
Yes.
I stand to say, Stephen, is that you? He turns and vanishes.
Even he doesn't want anything to do with them.
What kind of
Yeah.
what kind of greeting is putting a tentacle in your mouth?
I guess I
Disgusting.
don't think he realized that
He
it
didn't-
was.
He didn't
Yo, what's
tap
up,
his
bro?
shoulder.
Was yo, what's up,
Yo,
bro?
what's up, bro? Let me put my tentacle in your mouth.
What's up, bro? Let me put my dick in your mouth.
Why did he like tap his shoulder or something? I don't know. Like why in his mouth?
I
I
don't know.
also love how he just
Maybe
remembered
had,
that
like, a real
specific
relation.
suit.
He turns and vanishes, not speaking a word. I feel disgusted of myself. I wish to cry, but nothing comes out.
Probably because his eyes are bleeding.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just the sounds of my sobs and self-pity. Much like our sobs when we realized Slenderman was in the story. I grab the Swiss and begin to cut my lips. Once they're off, I sink to stitch them. But... Wait, why the fuck would you stitch them? What?
Why would you?
Pointless violence is always very good.
God, wait, this is so pointless, Jesus Christ. But then this thought dawns on me. It'll leave a scar. I want no one to remember Jack.
Want to know how I got these
That-
scars?
Is that your name? Jack?
Yeah, it's Eyeless Jack.
Oh yeah, what? I forgot we're reading a fucking Eyeless Jack origin story. Like, what we...
I think your mind blocked it out.
Got
I
disinvested
really
into the
forgot that
story.
we were reading the origin of Eyeless Jack. I saw it like this. Okay. And I decide to let it heal on its own. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be healing on its own much, you know? I think.
No, it'll be good.
I walk into the woods, surviving, alone. Never to meet Satiety again.
I love society.
We
We
live,
live in a
society.
We live in a
Breaking-
society.
Breaking new. We live in a society.
Remember, guys, we live in a society. Months later, I decide to eat.
Months later?
Okay,
Oh
months later,
my.
my dead
This
corpse.
man is a machine.
For real, I got stabbed in the eye. My eyes were bleeding. I'm suffering brain damage. I got a tentacle.
My
in
kidney
mouth.
hurts a little bit.
Yeah, I face secondhand smoking.
Yeah, my
kidneys
cousin
hurt.
molested me.
Totally
I don't
not,
know.
totally not cancer. And I just wait months to eat, dude. This
What
guy's a
even fucking
beast.
happened?
Kidneys must be really nutritious if you can just eat
Oh
one
yeah, I
and not
forgot.
have
He
to
ate,
eat again for
he
a
ate that
month.
kidney.
Okay. Months later, I decide to eat something that appeals me, a kidney that would suffice. It was all I knew, all I had. Not even my own cousin would help me. What? Your own cousin happened to be Slender Man for whatever reason.
The dude can teleport. He can't help a homie out.
Well,
Jerk.
I mean,
Yeah, what an asshole.
jerk puts his tentacle in my mouth and leaves me forever.
I slip into this house and find my first victim. I, uncapitalized I, stare at him for a while before I strike. Unfortunately, he wakes up. I rush out the window,
Unfortunately.
thinking to myself, "Dawn, this is gonna take some practice." Dot dot dot. And that's the end of the story.
That's the
Thank
end.
you, Trailblazer
Credit-
720, for making this wonderful
Credit
story.
to Trailblazer
That's an
720.
awesome ending. It just ends with, oh, rats. Foiled again.
Like swipe or
way.
no swiping type stuff.
Okay, so it ends where the original Eyeless Jack creepypasta starts off. So this is like a shitty prequel.
This is stupid though. Like, how is he okay with killing his entire class?
It's like
So much pointless gore and violence.
no, a lot of the story is just pointless in general. Like, why was your Steven cousin? Why was he Slender Man? Like that doesn't have to do with anything.
It
It's
also
very
doesn't really matter.
important.
Dude, he shoved Slenderman in, and Slenderman doesn't even do anything.
Literally, the author puts Slender Man in the story, and then the protagonist just like, "Oh hey cousin Steven, how are you doing?" And then Slender Man just disappears,
For
and then
real.
nothing else happens with Slender Man. That's all.
Slenderman's
That's all.
a jerk.
Yeah, Slenderman literally he only put him in there to put his tentacle in his mouth. That's the only reason he was in this.
Didn't even help a homie out.
Okay, so what did you guys think of it? More specifically.
It wasn't really consistent at all because he literally killed his entire class and the bus driver and like everybody.
I don't
and
think he killed his
now
entire
he-
class. It was only a few.
even so, he still like killed somebody, ate him, and then it was really fine. He had a ton of witnesses, but this one kid wakes up and he's like, "Oh, okay, I can't kill this guy."
It's like also when we pried the fucking bus doors off.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
of them.
Like he did all of this stuff, and it's like, oh, but I.
It's like the author forgot to mention that the protagonist was actually the Hulk.
I like how he kills multiple people, but then at the end he says "darn."
I know, right?
Don't.
That's what I was-
Darn, this is
that
gonna take
was
some
sad.
practice.
This is gonna need some
Don't.
practice, dude. Practice.
Okay, well,
What?
last, what did you think of it more?
Yeah, I
Same.
felt that. That's what I think.
Okay, so JD, what did you think? Don't drown in your septic fluid.
So honestly, it was pretty bad. I'd give it a 2 out of 10. Bad grammar, and yeah, all the general stuff.
Yeah, I'd agree. This is bad. I don't know what to say.
It wasn't
So,
even that. It was a little fun to read.
Yeah, it was a little funny, I'd say. There's some pretty funny moments in there, especially with the fucking Slenderman shit.
Yeah, I'll bump it up to a 3.
3 out of what?
I guess
3 out of
you can
10.
get some ironic enjoyment,
It was okay.
but as a creepypasta, this completely fails. So, guys,
Well, I like the imagery. That's all I really liked.
we're still in the facility, and we need to
found
find
the
the button.
Wait, I think the button's in there. Let's go push it.
No, wait, no. You do not know what the button does. Okay, we have to push it at the right time.
Right now?
How about next episode?
Maybe.
Okay,
Maybe.
we'll have to find out.
Maybe.
Sounds good.
Let's do it next.
Like and
Watch
subscribe
out,
to see what
dogs.
happens when we push the button next episode.
Homosexual.
Hey, speaking of buttons, there's a red button down there you should press.
Guys, let's do an outro all at the same time. 1, 2, 3, go.
Easy.
Hey,
Like
like,
and
make sure to smash
subscribe,
that like button, stuff like
Easy,
that.
easy.
and make sure to turn the notification
Like,
bell
button,
on,
things
and
like
make sure
follow
to
this,
hit the
everything
subscribe
beautiful.
button.
Oh, hinter,
And
eingeschlingen.